Hello and welcome again into another video. Today's video we have a triple buffed team. We have in the lead Universe Stunfisk. Universe Stunfisk is actually the best core breaker currently. Like it breaks the Steelix Golisopod core, and pretty much the Drapion plus Feraligatr core as well. It's a solid core breaker, like destroys Talonflame, like there's so many Skeldridges as well. Like pretty much every team has two weaknesses into Universe Stunfisk. I played against a couple of them last season and it wasn't fun because the Pokemon's actually like has a decent bulk. Combined with Jellicent, which also got a huge buff. Now Hex is a very solid fast move. It's a rollout clone. And Jellicent can get to a Surf in 4 and then 3. And in the back we have the best, arguably the best buffed Pokemon, okay? Cradily is just insane. Rock Tomb is such an OP move. It's a Scorching Sand that has a 100% chance to debuff the opponent. Now these battles were submitted to the channel by Teddy Game Master 10 GM 10, aka okay, 1 second. I think and that's the reason why you run Universe Stunfisk. Is this Universe Stunfisk Shundo? I do believe so. It actually looks sick, to be honest. It looks like a ground electric Pokemon. How is a ground electric Pokemon supposed to look? Opponent is farming to the Earthquake, and that's actually such a bad news. We don't want the Steelix to run that move. And Teddy's like, no, you don't have it. You're gonna bluff it. But they actually did have it, and look what they have. They have a Drapion as well. So now we're just gonna spam these mud bombs. Are we gonna catch an Aqua Tail? I don't think so. And instantly no shield because now we can just go Cradily, and Cradily takes it's a grass Pokemon that takes a neutral from Drapion. So we're gonna see some like an aggressive play here, just going to Jellicent to soak all this damage. We're gonna do. Oh, they have a Mandibuzz. So, as you can see, opponent is kind of like double weak to Cradily. Like, a Drapion to Cradily is like a very fine matchup because Rock Tomb is just such an OP charge move. Now, this, I would arguably shield the first charge move because, you know, when you have a debuff Pokemon, that's how it's supposed to play. And we're just going to go try and CMP them as well, like have some residual energy for later. I think we don't need to shield now because they are just double debuffed. Remember that Aerial Ace is not super effective. In fact, it is in neutral on Cradily. So that's why. Holy, that was such a no damage. Look at Cradily taking no damage from these Thunder Fangs. Like, what are you gonna do now? I think bring in Drapion and then feint because you can't do anything. We're just gonna go straight for the Rock Tomb. That was such a aggressive play. A nice denial right there. I'm just gonna switch now and tap our move, and sadly he actually tapped the move, but the game just doesn't work and we ended up doing one then throwing. That's because the game doesn't work. It's not his fault. We see like some sort of an undercharge, but I don't think that was necessary. It's more of like a good habit to have. And I apologize, Teddy plays on tablet, so the video is a bit stretched out if you're wondering why. They are in 1 Rock Tomb range of health, and it should do the job. So I'm like, what is the timer? And the timer literally just came out and right on the Rock Tomb. Such a great game, to be honest, like showcasing how OP Cradily is, because Cradily literally took out all of these Pokemons. Next game, we're picking up another amazing lead. Opponent switch out to Primeape, but Primeape has nowhere to go because they throw him bad timing. This is actually good for us. Now this is where like Jellicent is better than Drifblim. Drifblim can't tank 2 Rage Fists, but look at Jellicent easily tanking 2 Rage Fists. You're just gonna Surf, and then we can actually Shadow Ball at this point because they are so boosted, and the Karate Chop just doesn't add up. So since the first one was a bait, there is no reason to bait now because we can literally win the 2 if they decide to shield. And they bring in the Drifblim, we get to a Shadow Ball, and this Shadow Ball is supposed to not KO, but close to KO. I think we have Mudshot actually. I thought he's running Thunder Shock because Thunder Shock is an OP fast move. Thunder Shock, Mud Bomb is just whatever. But I think Mud Bomb isn't bad to use because of the Drapions and the Weezings. So they have Pangoro, as you can see. That was such a good no shield. Like, yeah, it's a nuke, but who cares? Blah, 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 you know. You're going to shield this charge move and throw it away probably. And as you can see, he tapped on the discharge because he was expecting the catch. These are like the great plays that I talk about. Like sometimes you have to expect the next play from the opponent. And as you can see, he literally tapped on the discharge in case they go for the catch. And they did get the catch and it knocked him out. He's close to 100 win, as you can see, guys. Now moving into the next game. Human Torched. Let's see what Human Torch is running. They have a Scourge, and this is one of the reasons why Stunfisk is a good Pokemon. As you can see, we're going to throw in 7, a Mud Bomb, super effective charge move, and getting shielded. Do we need to shield? I don't think we need to shield. I mean, we're using Stunfisk, so we don't have to shield. They try to catch on Greninja, but they won't be happy with what they caught on, and they actually ended up shielding. So Cradily into Greninja. This is such a very favorable Cradily matchup. Do we need to shield? Nah, not worth it. Opponent's just very greedy going for these boosts, to be honest. I think opponent's making a huge mistake by going for the boost, because they just died to one move. And look at that, they bring in Scourge. Cradily doesn't care, like just throwing Rock Tombs. And now, the reason to stay in, yeah, the reason is force them to throw, and then just go Jellicent and have an energy lead. As you can see, they have a Tapu Fini. Holy man, their team is just triple weak to Universe Stunfisk, and that's why you guys run Universe Stunfisk. I think the thumbnail is going to be about Cradily, because it's such an OP Pokemon. But actually, the better sweeper here has been Stunfisk. Like winning all these leads, chipping, beating the lead and another Pokemon. Oh my, dude, what is this Pokemon? Dude, opponent is switched out. They thought we are running Thunder Shock, but we aren't running Thunder Shock. We're running Mud Bomb, so it worked out for us. They switched into Armored Mewtwo, which is a Pokemon that never came out in the game. I mean, in this matchup, Armored Mewtwo is just gonna get bullied because, you know, Jelly is just such a beast. I think we just throw right away, even if it's bad timing. Because if they no shield, the confusion does not register. No, never mind. They actually survived that. I did not expect it. Do we care? I don't think we care. I think we're just going to swap to Cradily. And he did swap to Cradily. And Cradily is so loaded. They have Golisopod. What does Golisopod do against Cradily? It's supposed to be a good matchup, but not when we have so much of an energy lead. Is it worth the shield? I don't think so. Okay, Liquidation. They aren't even running Aqua Jet. I don't know why they aren't running Aqua Jet, because it's actually the better move to run. I mean, Liquidation is still a good charge move. So I'm just going to go straight for the Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb should knock out, because that Pokemon just has no stat product. And since we debuff them, we can just go straight for the Discharge. It doesn't do that much damage, but we still have 2 shields. And that's where the damage is going to come from. We're going to shield everything and get to another charge move. So, honestly, I was like waiting for this video to be impressed with the Cradily, but then oh my, bro, opponent, look at this. Okay, now I understand why he's running Mud Shot, bro. Everyone's thinking he's running Thunder Shock and then switching out, and then ended up in a very bored situation. Like, they swapped from a playable matchup because we don't have Thunder Shock into a horrible situation because we have Mud Bomb. They threw a Breaking Swipe, so Psychic Fang, they got the debuff, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter because we're going to get to another Mud Bomb. I think the ideal play here is like we throw another Mud Bomb and then farm all the way down. And then switch out. Yeah, that's how it works. Mud Bomb number 2, and now just farm all the way down. I think he's just going to do it. So why would we switch out? I mean, we're triple debuffed. So that's the reason. They switch, we have throw. I don't think it's worth switching out now. I mean, we put them in Rock Tomb range, so we can just switch out. Is he gonna shield? I mean, it's not a bad idea, but also it's not like an ideal situation. I would shield there just because, you know, it's gonna move that's gonna do the most amount of damage. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, the Rock Tomb should KO, but we were debuffed, so it doesn't KO. So now in a situation like this, do we care about beating this Pokemon? No. We're just going to switch out no matter what they have. They have Cobalion, we have Jellicent. Their Cobalion has nowhere to go. Bro, this team is sick. I'm actually just gonna steal it. Universe Stunfisk into Guzzlord. Guzzlord should win this matchup because they have the better fast move. Mudshot, Mud Bomb is not the best combination of charge moves. And also, it's not a bad matchup overall because, you know, with spammy. Let's just skip it for a bit. Skip. Bro, 3 minutes, and look at that. After 3 minutes, Guzzlord win this matchup. Well, this matchup is going to timeout. Watch. They switch into Golisopod. We should blind throw regardless of the timing. And I think we should be shielding the first one, no matter what they have, just so you shield before they are debuffed. So the next one, it doesn't matter to shield because they will be debuffed and their damage is not going to be ideal. Opponent is over farming. I think they made a mistake by not throwing. And now the Rock Tomb will just make them so debuffed that the Shadow Claw won't be super effective. And now we're just going to fully farm all the way down. They bring in the pod, we're just going to Shadow Ball. I think we just blind Shadow Ball no matter what they have. There is no way they have a super effective move, so shielding here doesn't matter. Okay, so he actually tapped the charge move, but because the game doesn't work. Okay, good thing is Niantic sold the game to another company, to Scopely. So Scopely will fix it, right? Like he literally gets scammed here by another charge move because the game just didn't charge his charge move. Dude, this is... I think we just no shield and then switch out. And they have a Tenta. So in this matchup, if both moves are in neutral, you go for the Rock Tomb. So Rock Tomb, and now they are debuffed, so their damage is so debuffed. Do we shield the potential Blizzard? That's the biggest question. Let's see. There is a chance that they have Blizzard. I think it's an easy and safe shield. And now we're just going to go for the Grass Knot because it's kind of a safe situation. Like why wouldn't we know, right? Then we switch and we tap the charge move. And this should finish the game. Next one. Primeape. I think Primeape should win this matchup just because they boost and their damage starts ramping up. And it's an easy situation for them to just keep shielding. So we're not in a favorable matchup, but you can always trust in Stunfisk. Opponent shielded a Mud Bomb for no reason, but that means they are just gonna shield and boost. We have to chip them. If we don't chip them, there is no other way to damage them. So this is what I would do, is like force them to switch out. Because if we don't force them to switch out, that Primeape will just sweep the entire game. So what do we do now? They swap a Registeel. I mean, if we can get to 2 Shadow Balls here, and they don't get a Zap Cannon debuff, I mean, they threw in bad timing, so it's actually a good shield. And we dodge the Zap Cannon debuff, and now we can just throw the Shadow Ball. I think I wouldn't Shadow Ball, just switch to the Universe Stunfisk. And now let's see. They have a Blastoise. What do we do? Well, I think he's gonna bank his energy. Okay, let's see. So the Shadow Ball. I think it was actually a smart play by the opponent, like bank all the energy and then switch out. But here's the thing. If we can shield Shadow Ball, take that thing out, and then catch a move on Universe Stunfisk, I think that's gonna be like an ideal situation. I don't think we care about this, whether you get it or not. 1, take them out. Here we stay in just to force them to throw. Dude, Blastoise is such a cool Pokemon, man. Look at the sunglasses. Here in the Ultra League, flexing on a Cradily, no fearing anything. Do they have Ice Beam? They don't have Ice Beam. 1 Grass Knot should take out the Blastoise. Sorry, Blastoise. We like you, especially with sunglasses, but today it's not your day, because today is Cradily's day. Bye-bye, Blastoise. Go back to your trainer. Next game. Machamp, just like Primeape, but like Primeape is like slightly worse because Primeape can boost, Machamp can't boost. Cross Chop does a bit of a damage. Oh, did he miss some bubbles, or did he think that they will always shield? I'm not sure. We're not here to judge, we're here to watch and learn. Cross Chop tanked, and then we switch. Is people are like now back to using Registeel because of Golisopod? I don't think it's a comfortable matchup now, because like Aquajet is spammier than Liquidation, and like they can just 2 shield and then switch out and tank the Zap Count on something else. Can we dodge the debuff? No, we didn't. So now we aren't in an as good of a matchup as last time, because I think he shielded because last time he got the debuff and he was able to bro, look at this. Like, he switched and then he tapped the fast move. I mean, look, first thing, he missed the position of the switch, okay? So that's on him. Then he switched and he tapped the move and then he got the fast move. This is like you know, like an unfortunate event of stuff happening like back to back to back. If we get to another match, another like charge move, that means Stunfisk is the best Pokemon. We didn't. We get a no shield. They don't run payback. They run Stone Edge, right? So don't shield there, okay? If they run payback, good for them. So what do we do now? Well, they have a Feraligatr, and we're just gonna no shield here because Cradily does not fear those Pokemon. Like, you have Ice Beam, sure, buddy, good for you. Cradily doesn't care. Just gonna whip this Feraligatr, send them back to their trainer. Do we need to shield? No. Why? Because if it KOs, we can Hex down. If it doesn't, we can farm down. And now all we need to do is just one Shadow Ball, and that should finish the entire game. And thank you so much, Mr. Teddy, for sending us these. I think that was the last battle. Wait, let me see. Did we watch this battle? Guzzlord. Oh my. Yeah, this matchup is gonna last 7 hours, so it's just a skip. Oh no, okay, this is different. So he ended up catching on Cradily at one point, which is actually a good catch. They are in almost Rock Tomb range, and they always, like, Guzzlord teams are in general weak to Cradily. So Guzzlord is their Cradily answer, because with Guzzlord, they just run double poison, as you can see. And that is poison number 1. I mean, what they can do, they have to land 2 crunches. I think like shielding there would have been fine because we can live another move, but okay, you know, do we need to shield? I mean, I don't know, like, if we don't shield, okay, I keep forgetting that we are running Mud Shot. We're just gonna go for the Mud Bomb, and this Mud Bomb should do some serious damage. I mean, they shield it because, you know, like, they are just trying to win the fun here. I'm expecting the opponent to catch at one point. They were trying to catch, but Teddy was awake. He was aware. He's like, nah. They bring in a Cress. We have a Jellicent for that. So here's the thing about Jellicent. Jellicent destroys Cress even if Cress has Grass Knot. We can see that they don't have Grass Knot, which means now we can aggressively overfarm a bit and then surf and then farm them all the way down. I mean, we are in one fast move range, one charge move range, so we can just Shadow Ball, get rid of it, and try to move on into the next game, because now all we need to do is just land one Mud Bomb. So do we shield? Well, if we CMP, we shield. I mean, opponent did not throw because they aren't at 2, and Teddy here is like, he knows his damage, he knows how much it does, and he's practicing under charge in some like high-end games. Oh my, this is such a horrible lead. What do we do? Well, we switched. You switch. I think I don't know why the opponent is switched. They switched from a solid matchup into actually a bad one. This is not a good matchup for Dragalge. Like, the only way Dragalge can win this is literally by landing Outrage, and as you can see, they did not land. Why aren't we tapping our energy? Bro, what is happening in this game? I don't think he's looking. I can tell you that he wasn't looking at the energy. Because that was just, you know, like a very bad play. But I can tell you, if it happened, that's because he is not even looking. What do we do here? I mean, we just live this. Maybe he's trying to get lower on health. And, like, bank a move, switch out. I like this play much more. Yeah, I like this play. Bank a Shadow Ball to KO the Ferraton later in the game. Opponent is running a triple shiny team. I don't know how you can get like a shiny PvP IV Pokemons. I mean, I do have a shiny Ferraton, but it's literally a best buddy like ugly CP. I used to use it back in the days when I used to run cool Pokemons. Now I'm just a meta slave. Let's hope they don't shield. If they shield, we're gonna cry. And hello, Feraligatr. Have you met our friend Cradily? I would no shield. This is 100% bait. Yeah, good one, buddy. We're just no baiting now because kind of like their play is actually calling a bait. As you can see, they were trying to call the bait, but it did not work out well for them. And now we can just farm all the way down. That was such a great call by Teddy. And yeah, thanks so much, Teddy, for sending us these amazing battles. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys are interested in submitting your battles, shoot me a DM on Discord and we can arrange it. And make sure to join my Discord as well, so we can answer all the questions that you have. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. And have a good day, night, or what. Peace.